Benson Ford here in Easley, South Carolina. I got my compadre Joey Martin here with me, and zooming in from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, our brother Ricky Sapp, the man, the dancing motivational speaker himself. How you doing, Rick?
I'll be you guys. What's up, fellas?
Not much, man. Just sitting here. We just got fired up. We got our friend Jacob from James 22 Bikes coming up. We got our friend Chase from Dark Horse Cycle Works coming in, and then we got our friends here at Benson Ford. We're going to do a little segment later, but we're going to talk about football tonight, Rick. We're going to talk about what you talk about all the time, except when you talk about children's books and out there putting that brand out that is Ricky Sapp, man. Everybody, if you want to find somebody that's the Clemson ambassador, this is the man. The state of South Carolina, look, if you got a business that needs to be represented, this gentleman right here will do it for you. He has done it. Ricky, tell everybody what's been going on with you here lately.
Man, I have been doing a lot. I've been doing a lot in Clemson for a lot of businesses. I've been doing a lot of content creating, which gives me a great reason to come back to God country. So I've been doing that as well as doing some motivation speaking. But the main thing I've been doing lately is I've been right there in Clemson doing a lot of content creating for a lot of businesses. So excited to be doing that. And it's football season. So
yes, it is.
Yes,
it is.
It's only better than that.
I can't wait to start talking football here in a few minutes. But again, we got to wake everybody up. Joey, what you been up to? Tell everybody.
Oh, man. It's.
I know you're going to Jamaica tomorrow. He's going to Jamaica tomorrow.
Joey, take me with you.
Take me with you. Yeah.
Really looking forward to that. But, hey, just ready for football season. This is my favorite time of year. Absolutely, without question. A little rainy day today, but looking forward to an awesome football season.
I hear you, dude. I'm blessed to be able to be here today. Good Lord that gave us another day on this earth. I love him for it. I praise him for it. I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be with my buddies. I'm happy to see Rick over here. Happy to see Joey and our friends in the background are going to be here shortly and hang out with us, man. But we're just all blessed. And hey, man, it's time for football. Like Rick said, we've been reporting on practice all week. I've had my guys down there. I have a brand new photographer, Amaya Suber. I want to mention her. She was great all week. Then Mason Miller went down there as well. Big John Harrison, he'll be firing up and going down LSU to cover that for us. We're going to be covering that game from live in Baton Rouge. Been writing articles all week. I got carpal tunnel. 13 articles this week just on practice alone. Some guys we want to talk about later on, but go back to ClemsonSportsNews.com if you get a chance. Read the articles, and you guys will see what we've been up to. But yeah, man, it's my favorite time of year. August. My favorite time of year actually is what they call Indian summer, right there at the end of September, October, when the leaves start to change. You got like that 68-degree temperature, just perfect. Like if you lived in San Diego all your life.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite time of year. But hey, man, it's football. Let's do it, y'all. So, hey, Rick, tell me what's going on down in Myrtle Beach, man.
Man, Myrtle Beach is crowded right now. Everybody's getting that last vacation in, and I'm sure it's the same over there as far as this heat, man. I guess the summer is saying we're not leaving without like it being a bang. It is hot all across.
When I saw the temperature coming in today, but I was surrounded by thunderstorms, but they never dropped a drop of rain out here.
Yeah,
pretty wild. Yeah. But hey, man, tell me, Rick, here lately, I don't know if you've noticed, Dabo has shut practices down. He has stopped letting their high end donors, and he's not letting some of the ex managers and stuff back into practice anymore. Like this Saturday scrimmage is just for former players only because stuff's been leaking out of practice here lately, man. It ain't like it was back when Tommy was there.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Because when Tommy was there, when you know what I'm talking about, I could go sit in practice and pull up a chair and hang out for 4 hours.
Well, I think right now with the state of the program, with everything that I think, in my opinion, is on the line this year, Coach Sweeney is looking at it like, look, we can't avoid to have anything leak outside of this program. Yep. So we need people that are about the program and that's not going to leave there and, run and tell it all or say anything negative. So I understand that some of the guys that, are kind of upset about it, but right now, man, he has to lock in. I mean, it's a lot riding on the season.
Amen. Hey, man, I tell you, with the way the world is today, I'll give you a good example. I used to work for a bunch of these other outlets, that cover Clemson, and they're pay outlets where, unlike ClemsonSportsNews.com, which is free, 100%, there is not a dime, nothing, but they'll charge you $9.99 a month to get in there to get the information. Well, I was the guy supplying the information when I worked there, and it would make me just scratch my head because just like that little situation, you could post something and 30 seconds later it was copy and pasted onto a free site.
Yep.
That's what's going on here is you got people trying to gain access through ex-players and like I would never ask Ricky to tell me what he saw at practice. You know what I'm saying? That's just that's not something you do. That's
Yeah.
to me, that's unethical.
Crossing the line.
That's crossing the line between our friendship and his alumni and his allegiance to the school and to his football program and to his fans and friends. So I mean, I get where it's coming from, man. But that's what's going on now. That's a big deal. It was a big deal this week. Dabo was he was perturbed the other day after practice when he came out and started talking about it.
Wow.
So yeah, that's one thing going on. But man, other than that, I mean, I don't know what you've heard out of there, but man, I tell you one name that keeps popping up, Ricky, for me is a kid named Tavion Wilson. This is a tight end. He's a freak. They put him at tight end. He's 6'1", 210. So he's got a weird size. He's not going to go inside. He's going to flex out and be an H-back, but he's from West Virginia. The kid was a wrestler, a track star, a basketball player, and he played almost every position on football, including punting. The kid was a freak in high school. I mean, he's already had a couple crazy catches in practice where they put him on people and he just out, just physical them and just made him look crazy. He's a physical freak. That's the guy I want you to watch out for. He kind of looks like, what was the old defensive back at Pittsburgh had all the hair? Troy Polamalu, was it anything?
Yeah.
Polamalu. Same thing. He's got that kind of hairdo.
Yeah.
So he looks like Troy Polamalu or whatever that is going down the but you get his name. Again, go to the front page of ClemsonSports.com. I wrote a piece on him, a big piece on him this week. Great kid. That's one guy I want to look out for. Ricky, who you looking out for this year?
You know what I'm going to look out for? I want to see what Chris Johnson's going to do. You know, we heard about his speed. We heard about him coming in. Yeah, man. Apparently a 4.23 is what I think Coach Dennis Love has clocked him at. So I want to see what he's going to look like. You know, also I want to see what this young offensive line is going to be able to do. We got the receivers. Are they going to be able to come in and put it together?
Enjoy what you're saying. The offensive line is going to be the key. You got the skilled players. The receivers are lined up. I mean, you just moved Chris Denson over to receiver. That guy is a talent, okay? He is just an athletic freak. He's going to have a hard time finding some reps because you got guys like Juju Preston, who's a 4-star, who can't find reps as it is right now. And look what just walked on campus, Naheem Burrows, that kid out of Florida. Get ready. Remember Artavis Scott and the jet sweeps back in the day?
Oh, yeah.
Here comes Naheem Burrows, okay, on a jet sweep. You're going to see that happen. Chad Moore's going to use that kid. And then the Gordon Sellers kid, who reminds me a lot of one of Rick's teammates, Martavis Bryant kind of guy. Seriously, a guy that gets a possession receiver, can go after big, long space eater, you know, and just go up and just out physical you and get the ball. A 50-50 guy. Now, if there's one thing we've been missing since the T. Higgins and Justin Ross's the world is the guy that can go up and get that 50-50 ball and win it. Okay, and win it. Okay, I've seen guys go up and not win it, and they didn't work. Okay, this guy can go up and win it. I think he's physical enough to do it, even as a freshman. But the offensive line, like Ricky said, is the key. Absolute key. I mean, because you got to replace Tristan Lee at one tackle, you got to place a first-round pick and Blake Miller at the other tackle. Okay, but you got Braden Jacobs, who's a freak. His dad was an NFL freak. That guy's 6'7", 340. He got hurt at the end of the year. Remember, got hurt on celebrating a play. At the end of a game, he is going to be an All-American by the time he leaves Clemson if he does what he lives up to. And then we just talked about the other guy, Chance Barkley, freshman, Grant Wise, freshman. Those two guys got to step up. But other than that, you got guys that rotated in last year, Ricky, in the offensive line. Like you said, I just didn't see consistency from any of them.
Yeah. I mean, and whenever you have a young offensive lineman, you want to see if they can step up to the plate. What better, opportunity to go down to LSU to see if they can be able to play?
That's trial by fire there, pal. Throw them in with the Sharks right off the bat,
that's
right?
That's what you want though, as the head coach, though.
Because I'm going to tell you, if there's one place I wouldn't want to go test my offensive line for the first time, it'd probably be that place. But hey, again, you come out of there with a battle scar, win or lose, you're gonna get something out of that. I promise you. That experience alone going to bring them. That's going to be that experience will pay off down the line, win or lose. What do you think about that, Rick?
Without a doubt. I mean, if I'm a head coach, what better test than go down to LSU with a young offensive line and also with a quarterback that we are waiting to see if he's going to be able to take over this team and run this team and hold down the starting job. So I think this is a great first test for these guys, for the quarterback and for the O-line. We know what the receivers can do. Can the O-line, can the quarterback come in?
It's O-line, and can the quarterback call the correct protections for the O-line? That's the thing about managing that O-line, and like I told Joey here, You know about it. Your job was to go against the O-line. Your job was to figure out how to get past them. And you know it more than anything. An O-line that doesn't have snaps together ain't an O-line.
Don't have that experience. Now here's the thing.
They have that cohesion.
They go down to LSU and play against a D line that's older and that's been playing together. They're going to try and take advantage of that, especially in a loud environment like LSU. This young offensive line at Clemson is going to be tested right away.
Oh yeah. But here's the good thing about that defensive line at LSU. Only a couple of those guys come back. A lot of those guys, including the next Clemson player, are coming in as new guys. So here they got 40 transfers that came in with a $30 million roster. Okay, so there's the thing they got to worry about. They got to worry about cohesion of their own. Can fall camp bring them together fast enough? Are they going to be all that linked up and synced up by the time they get to game one? 40 different guys from all over the place coming together. They have been, they all were developed differently at different schools and different locations in different ways. Now they got to come into Lane Kiffin's house and do it his way, which is hurry up and go. And I'll be honest with you, I ain't sold on the quarterback down there, Sam Levitt. I'm not sold on him. I saw him play really generically bad football at times when he was at Arizona State. I did. He was not all that, man. 2 years ago, he looked a lot better than he did last year. And he did get injured last year. And what's that injury doing now? Again, remember LSU played games with their quarterback last year he was injured and they didn't let anybody know about it. So again, we go back to that offensive line going down to LSU. We all brought this back. Man, I would hate to be sitting there, Matt Luke, 104,000 people coming down on you, trying to get those calls of those kids, saying, hey, man, you guys got to communicate silent. I mean, that, Rick. How does that work? How does that? You've been there. You've been in Death Valley and it's been rocking and opposing offensive lines going to false start after false start because the crowd's getting to them. How do you, as an offensive lineman, how do you get past that? I mean, from the other side of the line. Tell us.
Well, the quarterback, the offensive coordinator, they're going to have signals for these guys because it's going to be a loud environment. Now, as a defensive lineman, of course, we go off the ball, but that old line is going to have to rely on the quarterback. Now, a lot of times what you see is the center, he'll look back at the quarterback. No, I'm sorry, the guard will look back at the quarterback and he'll tap the center. 1,000, 2,000, the ball was gone. So I look for LSU to do that. The guard looks back at the quarterback's ready. He'll tap the center. 1,000, 2,000, they'll probably hike the ball. And I'm sure they'll probably go fast paced with this game.
Yeah, I hear you. There we go. So I'll be honest with you. Quarterback calling that line is going to be a big deal. And again, what can he do? What can he do as far as again? He's going to have the same. He's going to have the same problem. Trying to assimilate to that crowd, man, and that environment. And again, calling the right coverage, right protection. Sliding the line the right way during pass coverage is a big deal. I mean, I saw Kate McClubbick make a lot of mistakes calling his own coverage, his own line coverages last year. He put them in the wrong spots, calling the wrong defense. I mean, he was not good at it. I just, but there are a lot of guys that we talked about, Ricky, on the offensive line. I don't know if you remember Elijah Thurman, the big tackle that got hurt last year. That's another guy. Braden Jacobs. We talked about Chance Barkley, the freshman. Another freshman, Grant Wise, is somebody to watch out for. Other than that, you got guys, Harris Sewell is going to have to sit down at that center position and really become, because, I mean, we've had 4-year starters in a row. Ryan Linthicum went for 3 straight years starter. That guy was solid as a rock. You didn't hear his name. If you don't hear an offensive lineman's name, he's doing his job.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, if you hear his name, it's usually only when he's committing a penalty. Doing something wrong. Right? So, I mean, if you don't hear an offensive lineman, and Linthicum gave you 3 straight years of that, and before that, you had 3 straight years from an offensive center. So now Sewell's got to sit in there and become that guy and not get hurt. Here's the thing with the offensive line. I think it's the thing just like it is with our linebackers. We're thin with experience. You can't get hurt. And the offensive line tends to get nicked up during a long season, so you're going to get nicked up. Because, I mean, here's the thing about it. Ricky knows it like we do. We'll hear about little nicks and stuff like that, man, but those guys are beat up.
Yeah.
Every week they go into training, they go into that damn training room and they get in those ice tubs and those ice baths and they get in there and they try to heal. I mean, one of the biggest things Ricky will tell you is taking care of yourself. Oh, yeah. That's the biggest things game to game is just to recover, and much less having to make it to practice.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, so think about that.
6 foot 7, bounce it up.
Yeah.
down all night long.
Man, 290-pound guys like Ricky beating up on you all night long. Come on, man. I couldn't get hit one time by him. It might take me a month to recuperate.
And wrestling with another 6'7" guy across the line from you.
Yeah, no doubt. Having a wrestling match a whole for 4 hours, for 2.5 hours. Come on, man. That's what it is. It's a 2.5-hour wrestling match. You know?
Yeah.
know? By the time you get done, I'm pretty sure you probably know everything about the guys. Probably invited you to dinner, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of nice things being said.
Oh yeah.
So Rick, what was your first? Speaking of this opening game, walking into that Death Valley, we'll call it DEAF. They're not Death Valley, that's us. But walking into a place like that kind of environment, where would you put yourself? What would you think outside of Clemson was one the most intimidating environments you ever went to? Did you ever do Virginia Tech?
I don't know how you knew that. My freshman year, we went down to Virginia Tech on Thursday night. They had Brandon Orr, and that was my first time. Yeah, Thursday night football as a freshman, and we lost. But people don't know that crowd is right up on you. They are close up on you. And here's the thing: it's only about 60,000, 70,000 people, but like I said, they are right up on you. It is a house-style environment. It is super loud. So that was one of the places that was like it was fun to play. But it was loud. That's a place now you couldn't hear anything.
I tell you, man. How about South Carolina? How did that compare to you when you went to South Carolina?
Man. You mean that team in Columbia?
Yeah, the team in Columbia. I saw that post you made last week. He made a lot of He made a lot of friends in Columbia last week, Ricky.
Oh, I definitely did.
He made a whole. If y'all guys haven't seen the post about Ricky, he's walking by the stadium up there and he's saying nice things. And man, oh man, he made a lot of friends in Columbia. I'll just tell you that. Good job, Rick.
I will say this. That's a hostile environment as well. It's loud. It's chaos. And when you talk about college football, that is some of the places that you want to play at. You want to play in a stadium where it's going to be loud and it's going to be chaos.
You don't want to go to Wake Forest?
No, you don't want to go to Wake Forest. I just told somebody back in the day, you don't want to go to Duke. You know, back in the day when we played against Duke, man.
The only reason we went to Duke was because Clemson fans would go there and fill the place half up. The coolest thing about Duke was they served turkey legs.
Yeah, but you saw people going into the library and coming out of the library and watching the game.
They wanted to come watch football at Duke, not until about 2 years ago.
Well, now it's different now. Of course, now it's different. But yeah, back in the day, you didn't want to go to Duke. You didn't want to go to Wake Forest.
Yeah, Wake Forest is. It's funny. Wake Forest. I can remember going there and parking as a media guy and in the parking lot, and the parking guy goes. He goes, yeah, we can't. We love it when Clemson comes. He goes, that's the only time we sell the parking lot out. He goes, the parking lot's always empty till Clemson comes up here, and they sell up half the 60% of the tickets are Clemson, and the parking lot's full.
Well, I tell you, another place that was really good to play at was Florida State. That was a really great environment, legendary program.
Yeah. You played there when the school was still something special, and they were scared. They struck fear in the heart of a team when you walked in there. It changed a little bit after Willie Taggart got there, and kind of a few years of mediocrity got in there, and they've lost that edge. That place, it's just not the same as it was. Now, who knows what it's like this year when we go down there? But last few times I've been down there, man, it was not intimidating. Let me tell you the most intimidating place I ever went to see a Clemson game. We covered the Texas A&M game in 2016.
Yes,
that place, so everywhere we go, the last 3 minutes usually we can walk down on the field from the press box for the last fourth quarter. So that game, I went down on the field for the fourth quarter, the last 3 minutes, probably the best 3 minutes of that game. Dude, it was so loud. It was crazy. And even in the press box, man, I'm sitting there watching the game, and the TV monitors hanging above our head are swaying back and forth like an earthquake's going on when they're doing that sway thing in the stands. Crazy, dude. I mean, crazy. But when I walked down there, it was nuts. That was one of the most loud. That's one of the loudest places I've been, Texas A&M. But that place was nuts.
120,000 fans, right? Something like that.
110.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah. That's crazy. Did you play there?
No, never played there. There.
I know Charlie Whitehurst did, but that's before you. 2004. They went there and played before you. Yep, sure did. But hey, man, Ricky, let me get you take a break. Go get yourself something to drink. I'm going to bring you back on in about 5 minutes. We're going to bring over some friends and talk to them. Okay.
All right, sounds good.
Stick around. So, I think it's about time to bring up our friend Jacob from James 22 Bikes. Hey, Jacob,
cool,
you come join us over here. Now, these things are amazing. Yep. This is my friend Jacob, and Jacob is he's the guy that came up with the whole idea, the concept, and he had these things built. James 22 bicycles. Jacob, welcome to Clemson Sports News Live, my friend.
Fellas, thanks for having me.
Yeah. So absolutely. Jacob, as a transplant, he moved here from Atlanta a few years back, and it started a couple of ventures, but this one right here has got his heart all in it. Jacob, start right off by telling us where this came from, the idea, and how you got started.
Well, this came from, the idea. It was
and where your enthusiasm came from to build a bike.
Yeah, for sure. I was just telling one of the guys here at Benson Ford. I got on my first e-bike about 10 years ago in Spain. Absolutely loved it, and didn't really think too much about
Spain.
it. Yeah, I know.
Oh boy, I've been there many times, and tell you,
beautiful.
it can get hot in the summer. I'm telling you, it gets hot and thick.
Yeah. And a couple years back, I had a buddy that was opening a e-bike shop, selling e-bikes, like branded e-bikes, and I was looking into the business and said, you know what, maybe we could build our own. And he didn't want anything to do with that, and maybe I don't blame him for it, but I just decided to jump in with both feet. Fortunate enough to have a couple other businesses that allow me some free time, and got a couple young boys, and I didn't want them to see their dad just sitting on the couch all day. So I jumped into a business that I initially knew nothing about. And over the last couple of years, learned a lot, and now we got a whole bunch of bikes, and I'm having the best time with it.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you, Jacob reached out to me, and again, we do something else together, but he reached out to me back in April and said, come see me. He said, I need something. I need your help with something. He said, I just started something new and I want to show it to you. I didn't know what to think. Walked in there, and he'd gotten a showroom going just out of a space that he had. And I saw the bikes. I said, you gotta be kidding. He's like, yeah. And then he told me why. And then the name got me was the name, the James 22 Bible verse, don't just listen, but do. I mean, you just don't just suck it in. You get out there and do it. And it just struck home immediately. And then I looked at the bike itself. Man.
Oh, yeah.
Thing's slick.
It looks cool.
I mean, they are cool. Everybody, and even my friends that have e-bikes go, mine doesn't look that good. Because most time I see an e-bike, it's a big, blocky looking thing. It looks like something that your grandma would ride with a little thing on the back. You can put a grocery bag on it,
Or the opposite, were like fold up.
The fold up ones. Yeah, they're just ugly. Ugly and just ugh. This thing is sleek and bad to the bone, y'all.
Thanks, Gary.
It truly is. I got one right behind us here. We'll take a shot of it here in a minute, okay? But again, tell everybody about the bike itself. Go ahead, talk to us. Give us some description on the bike, how it's different.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the difference is in who we are. James 22, yes, after the Bible verse, being doers instead of just listeners.
Yep.
We're here to put our values into action. Create movement in a sedentary world, to live with purpose and ride with peace.
I love it.
That's our claim to fame.
Yeah, it's a great mission statement.
Yeah.
Now tell us about the bike. I mean,
we could talk.
The bike itself has got specials. I mean, it's got hydraulics. It's got hydraulic shocks on it.
650-watt Bafang motor, and
there you go.
Shimano gears, 48-volt battery. Thing is, people hear all this stuff and most people don't know what that means, but I'll tell you what it means. It means
quality,
more time with your family, being able to keep up with grandkids, being able to get from class to class in college, being able to, you know what the best cup of coffee in the world is? The one that's a 5-mile bike ride from your house. Hey,
how about the beach folks?
Yeah.
Dude, we had a whole Grand Strand in Charleston. There's beaches everywhere. These folks would love these things on the beach. I mean, who wouldn't love to get, dude, you take it and you go all the way from Myrtle to North Myrtle on the beach.
Yeah, absolutely.
And back.
Pedal as much as you want.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you to do the whole beach. That's about a 15-mile strand.
Yep.
That if you tried to walk it, you'd be dead.
Yep.
And believe me, a lot of us have tried it when we were kids. You know what I'm saying? Those people down, even the residents, man, if you live in Myrtle Beach, guys, you should have one of these. Because I mean, that's the way to get around down there.
Well, you should have two, because someone's going to guess that you may have a couple.
Well, if you buy one, you always got to buy two. I mean, you always got to buy two. But I'm just telling you, if I lived on the beach, this would be my mode of transportation.
We got to get you to move.
You ain't getting me out of God's country, man. You couldn't pry me loose out of God's country, man. This is heaven up here, man. I mean, I don't even lock my doors at night to this day. Joey can come break in tomorrow. Okay. He knows where I live.
I'm sure the address will be at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah. Y'all come on by. I'll put a pin up here shortly for y'all. Okay. But so man, tell everybody where they can find the bike online.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of stuff we do is online. We do have a warehouse here in the upstate. We have a few dealers that we work with as well, but you can
including us, Clemson Sports News. You can reach out to me personally, guys. You can hit me up, send me a text, hit me up. I am on any of our platforms here. Or you can go to our website or our Facebook page. You can find my phone number, contact, reach out. I can hook you up.
In fact, on our page, if you enter the code CSN at checkout, you get $300 off
each bike.
And that website is james-22.com.
I love it, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, the bike is here. Hold up one second. I'm gonna reposition this camera and show this bike off. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Hang tight.
I'll tell you, I got on this thing. I'm a pretty big guy. I'm 6 foot, 270 pounds, and I got on that thing, and it's sturdy, strong. I would feel absolutely comfortable riding that, and that's
you on
usually
a
a
trail,
challenge,
man.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
that's usually
sure.
a challenge for a guy my
Yeah.
size to find a
Yeah,
bicycle.
Joey's gonna be calling me up tomorrow to buy one.
Yeah,
He'll buy two because his girlfriend won't let him not.
Well,
you're right. Yeah.
So she won't let that happen. Yeah, I can promise you that. All right, see, there we go. Okay, let me see if I can get this thing in the frame. Look at that. That is a sleep machine.
Oh, fancy.
You like
Oh,
that,
yeah.
Bill? Now that is a sleep machine right there.
Ah,
That's a real deal. Yep.
love it.
So I mean, even the general manager here at Benson is an avid bike rider. He got his eyes the minute he walked in the door. Am I not right? Yeah, see, and
Did a
he'll
full
come,
cartwheel.
he'll come on here shortly and tell us all about it. But just that's the James 22 bike, guys. Look at that thing; it's so sleek. Again,
My fat head's covering it.
there you go. That's good. Okay. But a great bike. And I tell you right now, we're proud. We're proud to rep the bike. As a matter of fact, that bike right there is going home with me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Gary's got a new,
I got me a new job. I'm gonna rep these bikes out for him to some people. But
a new toy to play
got me a
with.
new toy to play with. I'm gonna be in Clemson tomorrow. I got to figure out how I can attach my two Huskies to the back of it.
Yep. And if the battery goes down on you, you can attach them to the front.
Front of it.
So
Oh
you
yeah,
can,
they could definitely do that. They do that already.
I did
Okay,
ride
believe me. When I
that
walk
thing.
my dogs, I don't walk them. They walk me. I got a 100-pound solid white husky named Jake, and that sucker, he is just all about dragging dad.
That's awesome.
Yeah. He's awesome. I love that dog. But getting back to football, but James 22 bikes, guys, james22.com. Jacob, thanks, brother.
Boys, thanks for
Guys,
having
you're
me.
going to see us talk about these bikes a lot over the next 6 months to a year. Again, reach out to us. And Jacob, thanks for coming on the show.
All right, fellas. Take
All
care.
right, brother. Cheers.
Thanks, man.
All right. So, man, let me go invite Ricky back in here. Ricky, you still there, buddy? Hold on.
Yes, sir.
There he is. So, did you
Yes,
see
sir.
that bike, Rick? What'd you think?
Man, tell him I need one, man. I can rep that thing. Let's go.
Oh, I'll tell you, we need to do that. I'm telling you, they're awesome, bro. They're awesome. He called me up back in April, said, "Can you help me out with these?" We put out an ad, and now I'm actually going to rep the damn things for them because they're so awesome, dude. I mean, they're incredible. And again, code CSN, get $300 off. We can do the same thing with you, Rick. We can set you up down there. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Jacob, Ricky said get in touch with him about doing a rep job. Okay, down in Myrtle Beach. We were just talking about Myrtle Beach.
I know. I saw that. I need one.
I mean,
I remember
these
these.
bikes are like you can get on one of these bikes, Rick, and ride around for 65 miles before the charge goes out.
Oh, let's go. I need that. Let's go.
Yeah, and they look cool too, man. I mean, if I had an electric bike, it's got to look like this one. So there you go. Awesome, dude. So let me get you back in frame here, Joey.
All right.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. We got to squeeze a little tighter when Rick's on the screen because Rick got to take up all the good space.
Yeah, come
Rick,
on, Joe.
talk about the defensive side of the football this year. Name a player that you got your eyeballs on, other than
Well,
Sammy Brown.
Well, first thing is this. I'm not gonna lie. I am interested to see what the D line's gonna look like because we don't have depth like we've had in the last couple of years.
And
Clemson is known for
you lost a key piece of that this week when you had Vic. What's this? Vic. I can't remember his name. 45. Got hurt this week.
Burley
Burley got hurt this week. You know, he was supposed to come in and take up some of those lines, take up some of those snaps in the front set.
That's what I'm saying, man. We don't have the depth like we've had. Clemson is known for D linemen. I know some people will say wide receiver you. We got D line.
I don't know D-line you, man. Going all the way back
We
to
are
Brady
D
Jarrett.
line you.
Yeah.
But of course, now Jaheim Lawson, who has done an incredible job of just getting better and better every year, man. And now he's made himself a household name. But of course, you got Sam on the other side. I think those two are going to hold it down. I look forward to seeing Sam and those guys. But my thing is, after those two guys, who do you bring in? You know, I mean, Burley's hurt right now. We don't have depth at D tackle. So I'm a little worried.
I can't think of his name. The junior college transfer, the kid that was an All-American, that dude is going to scare people this year.
Andy
Bergier,
tackle at the end.
A tackle. Now,
It's my Andy. It's my Andy.
Yeah, Andy.
Yeah.
That kid. If you remember, Florida State a couple years ago had that kid that went to the NFL that they got from North Dakota.
Yeah.
He's the exact same kid.
Yeah.
He's just going to maul people up front. He's going to eat up 2 blocks, and he's going to do his job on the run. He's going to be a gap eater, and he's going to be the guy that frees up those linebackers to do their job. My thing this year on the D line is you lost Heaven Brown Schuler to cancer. Another guy I thought was going to be a contributor this year. I remember interviewing him as a recruit, man. Great kid. Heaven is heavy duty is what they call him. That was his nickname in high school. But He's also injured. But you also got the kid that transferred in from Oklahoma. He's going to pull some. He's going to pull some starting reps too this year. So there's guys there. We just got to see if they and Champ Thompson, another guy I think that can be a guy. And then there's Amari Adams. This is his time.
Yeah,
he's from Rick. He's like you, a 5-star from down there. You know, he was All-American and one of the number top 5 recruits in the country, man, just like you were.
Yes, step up for sure.
It's his time. So, I mean, there you go. They're there, but again, like you said, the depth isn't there. So you can't get hurt. And it's just like the offensive line, man. You get nicked up quick on that D line, man. Chip blocks, people messing with you. I mean, you get cut blocks all the time, man. People don't understand how many times you get cut blocked, man. And that hurts, man. Achilles, your shins. Like I said, just getting nicked up. Rick, I mean, this man right here knows. You know, you get after a game. Oh yeah, it was hot. It was muggy. It was exhausting. It was tough on us. But man, the bruises, the soreness. You wake up the next day, you feel like you got hit by a train. I can imagine. I mean, I felt that way in high school. I can only imagine what these fellas felt like going through it and getting hit by a guy 10 times as fast, 10 times as heavy. You know?
Yeah.
Come on, man. You people don't realize we're talking about modern day gladiators here. I mean, they are literally getting run over by thick human. I mean, I would not want to get hit by a Ricky Sapp.
Oh. I was gonna try to run by you. I wasn't gonna try to run you over. So you good. You good with me.
Yeah, but if I was a quarterback, you go right through me.
Oh, I'm gonna try to kill the quarterback.
You go right through me. Yes, you would. So again, on defense, a name outside the defensive line that we just discussed. Maybe somebody. Is it one of the transfers, like the defensive backs, Elliott Washington, or maybe one of those safeties?
Yeah, will help.
Will Helt's going to be great, but I mean, he led the team in tackles for loss last year, 13.5, 5.5 sacks. Him and Sammy Brown I ain't worried about. Jaheim Lawson, not worried about. Those guys are solid. It's the guys behind those defensive ends. The London mayor, the London kid from Colorado that came in. He's going to be a guy defensive end. Yeah, and then there's the Ari Watson kid out of Virginia who's the number 1 defensive end back when he got hurt as soon as he got here, and he hurt his Achilles and then he hurt his knee. He's another guy they're counting on. I don't know if you know him, Ari Watford. Again, another guy that I would be watching out for to get some snaps this year at defensive end. But
defensive tackle was really a place we struggled last year.
Again, I'm hoping that with the Thompson, the Champ Thompson and Amari Adams and that Berger, I can't. What's his name? Andy. What's his name? Berger. I can't. For some reason, I can't figure out his name.
Andy Berger. I
can't remember his name. It's a Slavic name.
Andy Berger.
Yeah. So he's the guy I'm looking forward to watching this year because he's an effort guy, you know, and I like effort guys. I mean, you put the pieces together like Rick did when he was here, you're an effort guy with all the talent and the skills and all the stuff, and you become a number 1 pick, you know. Yeah. But there's a lot of effort guys like Grady Jarrett. We'll talk about one that Rick might know. He was a guy that got there because of effort, you know, total effort guy. So he didn't have the measurables. He wasn't your 6'3", 290-pound dude. He was a 5'11", 275-pound guy that got in there and just barreled underneath you and got past you.
Low center of gravity and fast.
Yes, sir. And a lot of want to, man. It takes that. You got to want it, man. Yeah. That's what happened last year's football team. I mean, Rick, you tell me what you think. I think last year we had a football team that didn't want it. They just wanted it themselves. And it was the first time we had to deal with it.
Yeah. And then, you know, I think that's why Coach Sweeney has win a transfer portal and got some guys that fits the program. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they shape out. We need Vic Burley to definitely stay healthy though, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a beast when he's healthy. But again, I'm gonna put it back to Amari Adams. I think Amari Adams needs to be that guy. He needs to be the one that needs to be he needs to be the show. He needs to be the show on the defensive line. He needs to be the guy we're talking about all year long, Amari Adams. When they show you that players to watch at the beginning of a game on the screen, it needs to be on defense, Amari Adams and Sammy Brown. You know what I'm saying? So, because I mean, honestly, Amari Adams is a freak when he's got his tools all together, and he's again want to. Yep. I saw him taking plays off last year, and that just didn't make it with me, you know. And I saw that going on a lot last year, and we won't go into that discussion. Maybe have another day, but that's kind of where I saw last year was a lot of guys taking plays off all the way around, and especially after the first couple losses at home, they just kind of said forget it. And I think they had some people call them and tell them, "Hey, man, just kind of pull back the reins a little bit," and that don't work here.
Yeah. Definitely not.
And it sure as heck was a strange one for Coach Sweeney to have to deal with because that's not how he runs his program.
For sure.
That's not how he coaches. And so like Rick said, the transfer portal, we were busy in it this year. 13
Well,
guys, but he went and got guys that would come in and help out with the program as far as a fit cultural wise. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people don't do. Like in LSU, they went and got 40 guys. I guarantee you those 40 guys ain't fitting out culture wise. They just got rid of a defensive end this week. They kicked him off the team. Saying they just went out and got. They just went out and hey, you're productive. Here's a check. Come on. You know, let's fill up this roster with fill up the locker room with some talent. Let's don't worry about the culture.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
So you do that, and you're going to win a couple games. You're going to win a championship here or there. But guess what you're going to have? You ain't gonna have a program to be consistent. The chemistry is going to be gone, you know. But not all of us are lucky to have the payrolls that Texas and Ohio State have, you know, where they can go out and buy, like Notre Dame, and go out and buy your roster every year. No, you don't have to have any recruiting going on. We're a little old Clemson, like we said, you know, the old BY, you know, the old what's it called, the old Roy bus. You know, the rest of y'all, we're over here on the little Roy bus over here in little old Clemson, and we ain't got nothing to offer nobody but the lake and some mountains to look at, you know, and football.
Beautiful mountains.
Yeah, but think about it, Rick. You probably found out you got recruited by everybody. You're the number one recruit in the country, dude. You got recruited by everybody. You know, you got offered, hey, come out to LA and live in LA. Hey, man, come on over to Atlanta and live in the 404. Hey, brother, come on down to Miami to the 305. You know, you saw it. You got wine.
I saw it.
But what you know? What you said, hey, I'll take it right up here to that little place in the corner in the hills where I can concentrate on football and not the other stuff.
Yes, sir. It's something in those mountains over there.
Yeah. Again, you concentrate on football. You didn't concentrate on the other stuff. You concentrate on you, and that's what Clemson lets these guys do. So it's a special kind of kid to come here, and especially and you mentioned the name earlier, Chris Johnson Jr. The kid from SMU. You know, he's from Florida. He's a Florida kid. Originally was thinking about coming to Clemson before he took the SMU. He went to Miami first, I think, and then he went to SMU. Right? He's a 4.2 40 legit guy. What do you do with him this year in the Chad Morris offense, man? Guys, if you don't remember Chad Morris's offense, he loves toys.
Oh, he loves that fast.
He wants to go fast, and he loves toys. He likes toys, and he's got a bunch of them this year. Naheem Burrows, you got Chris Johnson Jr. You got the Juju Preston kid. Okay, you got toys, and then I told you, I'm gonna say it again. Tavion Wilson, the kid is gonna be used this year. He's a freak. They're gonna have. I don't know how to keep him off the field. Because he's raising Cain at practice right now. He's direct. Nobody can cover him in practice. Period. So they're trying to figure out where to put him.
The receivers.
They're just too deep at receiver to put him there. They moved him to tight end. He's 6'1", 210.
Yeah.
So he can't play on the line. Obviously, he's a flex H-back kind of kid. Right. But I mean, you put him on a linebacker. That linebacker's screwed. I mean, he is screwed.
You got Tyler Brown still. You got Tyler Brown still.
Tyler Brown, dude, in the slot. Yeah, we're just overloaded with good. And then the running back room looks good with Gideon Davidson, David Eziome. You got Chris Johnson Jr. in there now. You got the Jarvis Green is coming back, as well as the kid from Alabama that got his knee hurt. I mean, you got 6 good running backs now. Healthy running backs, but somebody's got to separate. And right now, Gideon Davis is getting all the one snaps right now. So, and Johnson being as small as he is, I don't think he's going to be a third down back. He ain't going to be durable enough. He's going to be a guy they put in positions to make mismatch stuff. I'd love to see a 5 wide with him and Naheem Burrows in the wide.
Yeah, spread them out. Yeah, spread them out for sure. Yeah,
scared as hell. You put that speed out there like that, man, they won't be able to cover nobody.
Imagine put him on a linebacker.
You got Wesco out there on the field. You got Moore at the boundary. You got these 2 guys in the slots inside, and you put the Tavion Ferguson kid on there as that 5th wide receiver as a flexed out guy. These guys are all 4 or 5 and under wide receivers that can fly. Yeah. You know, you're screwed.
Spreading the field out.
Yeah, you just gotta have a quarterback that can deliver the football and an offensive line that can give him 3 seconds to get it done.
Most definitely.
Yep. You gotta make sure you keep people like Ricky Sapp out of the backfield.
That's right.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
So what's been going on down there with you?
Man, besides it being hot, I've been busy making content, doing all that good stuff. But we're getting ready for football season, man. Excited to see what these guys are going to do.
Are you going to be doing the coastal thing again this year?
Nah, I won't be doing it this year. I had a lot of fun doing it last year, but this year I won't be doing it. Yeah,
that's okay. But you know what? You get up here and do some more stuff with us.
I know that's what I need to do.
Yeah, get you up here and let you meet some of our folks, man, and connect that Ricky Sapp brand up here, man, and get you some more folks that you can help out with your ambassadorship that you put out there. Ricky does a great job, man. If you're looking for somebody to get your businesses noticed and do it the right way, Ricky does it the right way. I've seen him, and he travels the whole state.
Oh yeah.
I've seen him in Myrtle Beach. I've seen him in the Midlands at car dealerships, cutting commercials out here
Oh yeah.
in the upstate around us, even up 6 Mile, man, working at ice cream parlors and stuff.
Yeah.
He gets around, man.
I saw those.
Over there in enemy's territory too.
Yeah, he's funny.
Absolutely.
He's putting that helmet on and scaring everybody. Can't get out of those player days. But hey, man, let me ask you something. When you were there, you've been around Dabo in his program, a lot. So I mean, you've worked for the man, you've been there, you know all about it. And you compare working or being around his program to some of the other programs you've been around, not just in but around. What's the one thing that stands out for you, other than his obvious faith?
Family, which is something that Clemson is built on. The one thing a lot of people don't know is when Coach Sweeney took over the job, the one thing he told us, he said, look, guys, there's no more Clemson and then Clemson football. It is everybody. You guys know his saying, all in. So when he got the job, it was, you know what, guys, we're going to bring everybody into the program. He invited the students, he invited the band, he got everybody involved. And what you see now is he's about everybody. He's just not about the college football team. So that's something I love about him. He is, of course, big on his former players. He catches a lot of slack for that at times, but that's what it's all about, man. You want your former players to be able to come back, and you want the other players that's there to see that. I don't see that at a lot of other schools. A lot of other schools, you don't see them, having their former players come back. Now, you see it at Miami. Miami does a great job of doing that, but Clemson does a really good job as well, and that's something that I respect about Coach Sweeney.
You know what I've noticed about him and his effect on his players is he gets even the guys that graduate early come back to get their degrees.
Yes, sir.
Even guys in your in your classes you were in and once behind you have shown back up to get their degrees. Nuke just got his. I'll go back. Terry Allen came a few years ago and did the same thing.
Martavis Bryant is back now.
Is he?
Yes, he is.
I was just thinking about him on the ride up of what he's been up to, because I would love to find out, man. I'd love to get him on the show with us one day.
Well, here's the thing. Coach Sweeney used to always say this when I played for him and when I came and worked for him. He said, I will run you down. I don't care where you are. I will run you down to graduate. When I played, I left a whole semester early, so I didn't graduate. When I left, Coach Sweeney sent a letter to the facility that I played at the NFL every year. He said, come back, graduate. Come back, graduate.
Yeah.
One year I said, you know what, Coach? I can't take no more of these letters. I can't take no more of these letters. So I came back and graduated. So he is really big on that. Like graduate.
I love that, man. And like you said, the attachment to the program is something special here. I mean, there's only the very few players I can even think of that have never made the return back, and come back and tell you how much they love it here. I mean, look at Rick, man. I mean, what I love about Rick is that his legacy is Clemson because his love for his school, and the school loves him. A bad story would be like the Kelly Bryant story. My brother, I'm a big Kelly didn't go to Clemson if it wasn't for me. I got Chad Morris to give him the offer, okay? And I told Kelly what was going to happen there. And I think the worst thing that happened to him was transferring out for 6 months to a school that he never went to, a school that he never had any loyalty to. They had any loyalty to him, and he gave away all that Clemson and interstate love that he could be having, like Ricky's got right now, living off that legacy forever, man. For 6 months. I never saw it. I was like, man, you need to be worried about your legacy. And that's why I want to see like players like Martavis come back into the community. Nuke has got his little he started up his barbecue in town. He's coaching in the area now. He comes back a lot. And Ricky knows the Wayne Buckinghams and guys like that do their thing. Those guys always show up and do their thing to try to give back and to interact and show their Clemson love. And
there's a lot of little things that I don't think people see, but like with a little local rec league, play,
Central,
things like that. The old guys that kind of grew up in this area, they've been giving back a lot to the local like rec league programs and things like that. Because it's I grew up in Central, a little small town like Central. Those little rec league programs like that. I mean,
those little Central Tigers are a big deal, man.
Like a family.
It's
like a family.
But like Ricky, he does his little camps and stuff. And I mean, you did a camp this spring, didn't you, or this summer?
I did. Yep. Football cheerleading camp. Yep, in my hometown. Give out book bags. Had NFL guys. Had Aaron Kelly and Ty Hill come down for the camp.
Ty Hill, one of the fastest defensive backs we ever had.
Yes, sir.
St. Louis Rams, first round draft pick because of that 4.2 speed. Yep, because of his NFL combine got him a first round pick. Sure did for the Rams. Great football player. It was a running back when he first got to Clemson.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
smooth too. He's a smooth running back. He looked good. Yeah, but man, let's talk a little bit more about this upcoming season. I mean, I don't want to talk special teams because it's too easy. The two kids coming back, Hooser, however you want to say it, and
Robert
Jack Smith,
Gunn,
they're going to be
Jack Smith,
fine. They got to replace a long snapper, which won't be a problem. I think it's going to be Mickey Khan's son.
Brody Khan.
Yep, he's going to be our long snapper for the year, and it's going to be special teams is going to be they're going to have to be special. They do have one good thing. Rick Bisaccia is now the coach there, NFL guy who's famous in the NFL for being a great special teams coach. You know anything about Rick?
Played for the Patriots. Had a lot of coaching. No. Oh, you talking about Rick? Yeah, he was there one time, then left, right?
Yeah. But he's in the NFL for years, man. For years.
Yeah, long time.
Everybody knows he's one of the best special teams coaches out there.
His intensity too is going to be great for the special team group as well. That's going to be really good. I think it's going to match. It's going to match Coach Sweeney's level of being all in and best as a standard. So it's going to be great for the special teams.
Well, it just seems it's good to see a certain coach with one specific job, special teams, because in the past it kind of farmed that out. I know Mickey Khan has been involved in, and even Danny Pearman back in the day was kind of like the special teams kind of guy, but there was never actually a guy. That was in charge of the special teams and could draw up plays and stuff like that. You didn't have your Virginia Tech kind of aspect or your old Florida State kind of special teams kind of stuff. Because if you remember those two teams back in the day, their special teams were special. They could get you. Yeah. They could block punts. They could score. They could do all kinds of crazy things. That's what you got to have this year. You go down to Baton Rouge and block a field goal and take it back.
Game changer.
Game changer. Yeah. Right there, brother. One play. Yep. That's a 100% effort thing there. Special teams is an effort thing. Ricky knows it's an effort thing. That job is effort. You get it if you're on the special teams because you play hard.
Yeah, agreed.
And that's where a lot of guys get developed. A lot of especially on the defensive side of football, they get developed on that kickoff team coming down there. See who's got the mindset to go and put their nose in there and hit somebody.
The headhunters, right?
Yep, the headhunters.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Rick, what's your big concern on the defense? And we'll get past it.
My big concern still is this: the depth at D line. Yep. I think we're good at linebackers. I think we're going to be good in the back end, but still, we got some questions in the back end. We don't know what they're going to look like. So the biggest thing is this: can that D line stay healthy? Right now we got Burley who's hurt. Can they stay healthy? Can they stand up? Can Jaheim and then Will, of course, stay healthy? Are they going to be durable to play a lot of snaps? Because, like I said, I don't think we have the depth at the end. So my biggest concern right now is that D line. Clemson has been known for D linemen. Are they going to be able to come out and apply pressure? Are they going to be able to play the run so they can let Sammy and those guys back there roam around and be able to make plays? That's my biggest concern.
You know about tempo offenses and playing defense with a tempo offense. That to me is the biggest concern. Because you remember when Brent Venables got here for year one, he was getting scored on at Clemson because he couldn't get his defenses to adjust to that quick tempo, getting on the field fast, turnover, right? He got that fixed, and they got to where they could actually outwork people that way, right? But here's the issue this year: can Tom Allen's defenses do the same thing? Because they're going to be rushed. Because you see some 3-minute drives, 2-minute drives. Can you go out there and make a 3 and out? Because you cannot let the ball you cannot give the ball over to a Florida State and watch them go eight minutes.
Right.
Okay. Yep. You can't give the ball to LSU and let them go 8 minutes. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have to stop them. And again, you don't want, because again, you're talking depth. You wear some guys out real fast with those long drives. You know what I'm saying? Those hands in those hips.
Yep.
I think it helps that we have, the offense coordinator we have, they are going to get a fast-paced offense, so they're going to be used to it when they go play.
Iron sharpens iron kind of thing. You're getting that at practice, but that's what you got to get used to. Because like I said, Brent Venables' first year at Clemson, they were getting scored on 21, 24, 25 points a game, and just because he couldn't keep up with figuring out how to get his defense fresh because they were, scoring so fast. So
he came from Oklahoma too, though. They typically over there they get scored on a lot as well. So I mean, he came from there.
They didn't play much defense, but believe it or not, they were top. When he came to Clemson, he was the top defense in the Big 12 at 24.1 points a game. Crazy. That was their average, and that was the top defense in the Big 12 back then when he came here. And while he was here, man, we were keeping people underneath 20 points a game the whole time. He was doing a great job. But again, he had to adjust that 1 year, and I think that's a Tom Allen thing this year. Can he do that in year one with Chad Morris? And I think Ricky makes a good point though. Practice, that should be our barometer here because they are going against each other with that same offense and that same tempo. But I mean, I can't wait to see that tempo really take effect against a team like LSU and see how they handle it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nice to see an offensive rhythm this year. That'd be really nice because we just couldn't get it going last year.
Hey, Rick, have you looked at the rest of the ACC this year and kind of saw what's out there? I mean, a lot of folks have got Miami's pegged to win the ACC with all that money they got, especially at quarterback and in all the positions they filled. Then you got Louisville, who's experienced and got those two big running backs, and then you got the SMU guys, that quarterback down there who's a Heisman candidate, and they're just they lost a bunch of guys, but they seem to be okay with what they filled them back up with. So there's your contenders with Clemson. What do you think, man? What's going on with those guys? Which of those three teams scares you the most? Obviously, it's Miami's me.
Obviously Miami, but I think SMU is going to try and stay relevant. I think that's a team that you have to pay attention to. Now, Georgia Tech lost a lot. They lost their quarterback. I think you still have to kind of keep your eyes on them as well. I think Louisville has stayed right there as well, kind of in the middle of the pack. So, in my opinion, outside of Miami, I think you have to look at SMU. You have to look at Louisville. Outside of that, I'm not sure if you have to really worry about too many other teams, unless we see a surprise team like maybe NC State comes around and does well. Duke, who won the ACC last year, they probably come out and be strong.
I think the ACC is going to be strong all the way around because there's a lot of good quarterback play coming in the ACC this year.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
On top of that, too, that Duke team that won the title last year was 9-3, but they don't have a quarterback. They don't have the same quarterback, but they do have a different attitude there. Okay,
now,
so that game going to Duke ain't no fun no more like it used to be when Ricky was there. It was easy.
It's not. Now, here's the thing: Does Bill Belichick get North Carolina rolling?
I don't know about that.
Does he get them rolling?
Hey, they lost a lot of players again to the portal.
Does he get them rolling?
Up again, and they just had an issue with their general manager getting suspended.
Yeah.
There were a whole bunch, and he's like the highest paid general manager in college football. They still got a lot of issues with cohesion and just program there. I mean, you've been in a pro locker room. You've been in a pro locker room. It's a different ball game than a college locker room, and the coaches are different how they handle guys. So I mean, I just don't think he's got that kind. He needs to be more like Dabo, and he's not. He can't be. It's just not his animal. I think that's the problem there. I just think it's oil and water.
Well, if he can get North Carolina rolling, that'd be great. And then if we can get Florida State back rolling, now all of a sudden you got, and of course get Clemson back rolling. Now all of a sudden you got Clemson, you got Miami, you got Florida State, you got.
Well, yeah, the ACC's got some strong football teams, but you know what, man? You've only got so many teams that can win 10 games.
That's true.
And that's what you got to do, man. You got to win 10. If you win 10, you're gonna be talking about playoffs at this point.
Yeah.
If you can get 10 wins. And right now, I got Clemson at 10-2. When I break my schedule down, I can. That's where I have them at.
I felt the same. California games scared me a bit.
What's your thought, Joy? Yeah. What do you think? What do you think, Joy? As far as the team to kind of look out for, who do you think?
I think 10-2 is realistic. We could. I mean, we've got talent in basically every area of the game. But as far as like the biggest concerns for me would be defensive and offensive line play.
Depth on both.
Yeah, giving some protection to the quarterback so we can spread that field out with the deep threat, and then give the running backs a chance to get them to stack the box back up. So, if we can get some rhythm going on offense with people are scared of our run game and scared of our pass game.
Yeah.
Because last year we just didn't have that at all.
You couldn't lock down the back end. The back end because the safeties were so erratic and couldn't be trusted. They were on to play in their own game back there. You couldn't lock the back end down. So if you got a good D-line rush and you got people back there holding their own, you can stop people. You know what I'm saying? Ricky knows. It's a combination. You have to work in both areas. But last year we had no back end.
Right.
That was the problem. You're disconnected in the back end. Too many mistakes back there. They were constant. Constant. So that's why you had to change.
Yeah.
But hey, Rick, we're gonna put you back on the bench for a minute. Go get you something cold to drink. We'll bring you back in about 5 or 10. Join reach out there and give my friend Chase a holler. We're gonna bring our buddy Chase. Ricky, I want you to meet this fellow when you come up to town next time. You ever watch West Coast Choppers back in the day? The guy built the bikes in Orange County Choppers.
Never watched.
Chase is the Easley, South Carolina version. It's called Dark Horse Cycle Works. Okay. Yeah, it's awesome, dude. I'll tell you all about him later, but he's going to join us right now. Chase, come over here where I'm at. You're going to jump on this microphone right here, my friend. How you doing today? Good. Grab that water. Go ahead. Hey, folks, this is my buddy Chase. He's from a Dark Horse Cycle Works. Get up on the mic there, Chase. He's here in Easley, South Carolina, and they do custom motorcycles, folks, and I'm telling you, bad rides. I mean, I was in the music business for about 35 years, okay? And one of my clients had a friend of his, and his name's Jesse James. If you guys know that guy from West Coast Choppers.
No
So
question.
I'm sitting on a tour bus one day in LA. We just did sound check and just chilling out. And I get a knock at the door, and it's this little dude sitting there in his leather vest jacket, biker dude. And he walks up, he got a box full of merch in his hands, and he hands it to me. It's a bunch of West Coast Chopper stuff. I didn't know anything about it. But then I started watching the show, and then I started watching Orange County. And my buddies in Jackal, the band Jackal, are huge. They own the big Sturgis thing. They're big with that. So I started paying attention to it, dude. And I just love the custom bikes. So I'm rolling down Easley one day, and I'm just kind of going down the road, and all of a sudden, this little dark spot hits my eye. And I mean, not kidding. It got my eye because it was dark. It was black, and it just kind of stood out. And I looked over, and 3 bikes kind of shined out the door at me.
Yeah.
And I immediately said, "Oh, I was on my way here to Benson, Florida, to go have a meeting with Mr. Crow, the general manager."
Yeah.
And I said, "I got to turn around and go back and stop by that place just to see what it's like." And I just wanted to go in there as a goofy fan and look around. By the time I got out, I was looking for Chase, trying to hand my card. Man, I got to have these guys on here. But so this is Chase. He's the owner of Dark Horse Cycle Works here in Easley. Chase, say hello to everybody here at Clemson Sports News Live. We're out there.
Everybody.
And tell everybody how you got in the business of doing custom bikes. Now he told me this story. It's a good one, guys. He went from college to doing bikes. He just went from engineering to bikes. It was a crazy story, but go ahead. Go.
Yeah, so full-time career, got out of college, went into manufacturing. I did that for a while. Always owned businesses on the side. Started doing bikes in 2018. It was kind of a hobby turned career.
Right.
Really. So I had a few buddies that wanted me to do a little thing here, a little thing there. And it just turned into something that more questions, more bikes, and turned full-time. And I went full-time with it now 3 years ago.
And you got to see it. Now, if you're on 123 in Easley, you can't miss him. Okay, he's right there on 123 in the main heart of it. I mean, as soon as you pass that little hump of a hill right there by that what's that the main shopping center there.
Yeah, so it's just through the intersection at Home Depot.
At the Home Depot.
Home Depot's on your left. Go through the intersection. We're on the right.
On the hill.
Get to O'Reilly's.
Guys, let me tell you right now, the custom bikes that are in there will blow your mind. Everything from choppers to all kinds of low riding looking bikes. I mean,
we do anything from basic service to big wheel baggers, full custom builds, paint, air ride, handlebars, whatever you need.
I walked back there, dude, and every single bay was jammed up with a bike.
Oh yeah. We
and there'd be like 15 bikes in there.
Oh shoot! I mean, in the showroom maybe. Yeah, the shop I keep 40 to 50 bikes at all times.
Jesus, I mean,
Wow.
you guys, he's got guys in there just working, got their headphones on, just jamming around, working.
Yeah,
they don't stop. They don't stop. I mean, I literally had to get there. One day I'm sitting there and Chase wasn't there. I'm trying to get their attention. I mean, they were just down there working. Nobody, they their eyes or minds are on work. And man,
focused.
Yeah.
They're focused.
And they got such a great reputation. And every third Saturday of a month, you have a big,
Correct.
have a big deal up there with the food trucks.
So every third Saturday we have a bike night, which is actually tomorrow.
Boom!
So
I might be coming up.
tomorrow
Is the
from 5 to
cheesecake
8.
kid coming?
Yep, cheesecake's gonna be there.
I think I might be showing up for some
Dirty
cheesecake.
sodas will be there.
Yeah.
We'll have a little bit of adult beverages as well.
Oh, that's okay.
So,
We're
yeah,
adults. We're all adults here.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody come out. Have a
Just
good
bring
time.
your ID.
Yep.
You don't need it for the cheesecake or the dirty drinks, but you do need it for the suds.
Absolutely. The different dirty drink.
Yeah. But he posted that about a week ago. But Chase came on board, I guess, about 2 weeks ago, man. And I tell you, bro, I couldn't be prouder. Just a unique brand, a local brand, just like you met him. He's even partners with Jacob and James 22. He sells James 22 bikes
Absolutely.
through him.
Yeah, I'm a dealer for him now.
Yeah, and James, he was up here earlier. Oh man, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm a dealer. You're a dealer.
Absolutely.
It's unreal, man. And Joey's probably gonna buy 2 from me.
Yeah, hey, might as well, unless he buys it from me.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Either way, you're gonna save money.
Yeah.
But if I'm just gonna tell you right now, man, this place is amazing. And tell them how to get in touch with you. I mean, the social media is easy to find because you got a great following.
Yeah.
I mean,
absolutely.
he posts on social media, people just eat it up because it's cool stuff. It's really cool stuff.
Yep. So you can follow us on Instagram. It is the full business name, Dark Horse Cycle Works.
With an X.
With an X. Yep. WORX. So make sure you spell it right. We're on Instagram and Facebook. You can also see Instagram links directly to my personal Facebook. But yeah, we're all over social media. You can give us a phone call. Local phone number is 864-644-8264.
And dude, you got to go check out some of the bikes. Like your own personal bike, I think it's cool because it just reminds me of old 70s. It's got that old 70s look to it, that paint job.
Yeah, some heavy flake and candy silver.
Yeah, it reminds me of a bowling ball.
Oh, hey.
Am I right?
Yeah, flashy.
It's like, here's what it reminds me of. Coffee bowling ball.
Yeah.
Does that sound right?
Yeah.
A coffee bowling ball.
Yeah.
That's kind of what your bike looks like. It looks cool, man. His bike is you wouldn't think it looks like if you ever saw the movie Electric Glide in Blue, I told this story about him. It's an old movie about the Electric Glide motorcycles and the cops. Robert Blake's, and it's in the 70s. His bike looks like that, but again, coffee bowling ball from the 70s. That glitter and it's just
more
cool.
Glitter, more chrome.
Yeah, it just looks cool, man. It looks like something. It looks like something out of an old Corvette Stingray movie.
Oh God, yeah.
Or an old van movie.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? When they had them fiberglass vans.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But dude, it's sick. He's got some cool ideas. He even repaints things like the James 22 bikes. One of his ideas is getting custom paint jobs on the James 22 bike. And I can't wait to see, because I might even send mine up there to get done.
Yeah. So if any of you guys are interested in his e-bikes, and you want something that's more hot rod, a little flash, or maybe some matte black with some hot rod or pinstriping.
Boom.
Absolutely.
Boom. Yeah, I think I might hand you mine in a few months.
Take it to the beach and show off.
Damn right, man.
Yeah.
Have you ridden yours?
Oh, I did.
Yeah. And what'd you think?
That was great.
Yeah.
Real good. I actually rode it to the house for lunch the other day.
Did you?
Yeah.
I love it, dude. I love it, man.
Yeah.
I saw them sitting in the, again, I pay attention. I rode by the other day and I took a left, looked on the left, and there they were sitting right there in the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Took
awesome.
a little getting used to get on a bicycle again, but hey,
You wait till I get on mine. He just gave me that one tonight, and believe me, I haven't been on a bike in years. Woo, boy, it's gonna be fun.
Yep.
But hey, they always say it's just like riding a bike. You never forget.
I don't know about all that, but you might forget. You'll
Hey, another thing. Just give a shout out to your crew, the folks that work there with you, your boys that work there with you, your family's there with you. I know that your dad, your mom have been there.
My dad has worked for me, since day one. He is my painter, in-house painter. I've got a good crew, guys. Everybody, they're committed, and we're devoted to.
I just think it's awesome that you're able to take a hobby that you loved and turn it into a passionate business that thrives.
Yeah, absolutely.
And again, I told you we're all about local here. Joey's the only real estate guy I got. You're the only motorcycle guy I'll ever carry. I wouldn't do anything.
That's all there is. What are you talking about?
But I'm just telling you, we're about local, supporting local. But I mean, watching you thrive right here, and not in Atlanta, not in Charlotte.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not in Columbia.
I mean, we do full builds. I mean, all across the country.
Yeah.
I mean, we're
I
not.
bet you get orders there from all over the place.
Yeah, I've got bikes in Texas, Cali, Arizona. I mean, up north too as well. I mean, we do a lot of bikes all over the country, and we're one of the only ones. Well, we're definitely the only shop in the upstate that keeps everything in house.
That's what I'm talking about.
We do all of our own in-house fabrication, mechanical, electrical, paint work, everything.
Well, I was sitting there one day. I think his dad came in, and they were talking about a leak going on in a bike. And I mean, the conversation was 5 minutes about which oil, which kind of fluids to use to determine which kind of leak it was. And I'm like, man, the analyzation going on over a leak here is unreal. I mean,
got to keep the customers happy.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you, that's what that's what you got there. But you built something really cool, and that's how I noticed.
Yeah,
I noticed it really quick when I walked in the door, and after I met you and saw what you'd done there. I mean, I'm very, very proud to have you as a member of our family of sponsors. Tell you that right now. But what about bike shows? Anything going on? Do you guys go to them and set up booths and stuff?
Normally, yes. Normally, I hit all of the bike weeks. So Daytona Beach, Panama City, Myrtle Beach. We have some shows up north as well. I have always hosted shows. I actually took this year off, so to speak, to really focus on local community, focus on the shop since we moved to the new location, trying to just push business.
Now, let everybody know, because you did have a move recently in the last couple of months. So let everybody know where you were before.
We've been in the new shop now, just off of 123, for just over a year. We were off of Black Snake Road, kind of off the beaten path for a couple of years prior to that.
But you built a heck of a reputation. That's the cool thing about it. No, dude, I'm gonna tell you, you do, because I did my homework. I don't go in business with people that don't have a good reputation out there, and I hope they feel the same way about us. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir,
but
absolutely.
Definitely found out from my folks that I've talked to, they've said nothing but great things about the work that comes out of that shop.
Good.
And that's just something we're proud of, to lock up and partner up with people like that. I just want to say again, thanks again for joining our family of sponsors. We're going to see you again. Me and Joy might have to pony up and just come over there and do a show there for the hell of it. What do you think, man?
Oh yeah,
that might be basketball season.
Hey, it's fine.
All right,
give you a little something in the background.
Damn right.
Chrome. Maybe you can sit on a bike while you talk.
That would be kind of cool. We put three of them in a circle and we just mic up.
Yeah, hey, might as well.
Podcast in a circle. All right, listen. Good to see you,
Absolutely.
guys. Again, Chase over at Dark Horse Cycle Works with an X in Easley on 123. Go see him, guys. And it ain't just about getting a custom bike built. It ain't just about getting something made. He can take care of maintenance on any bike. He can take care of painting on anything. He will take care of you. Just reach out to him. I mean, just absolutely amazing place.
Yeah,
go check it out.
Yep, that and insurance repairs. If anybody's in an accident,
yep,
give me a call.
There you go, brother. All right, guys. Chase, appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
All right,
have a good one.
Ricky, you still there, bro? Hey, there he is. So did you check that out, Rick?
Yes,
Did you check
sir.
out Chase?
Yeah. Good, great. Yeah, great stuff.
He makes custom bikes, man. You should see him. Get in here. Get in there, Joe. Get in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get here, Joy. Come on, Joy.
Yeah, we're here in Easley, man. When you come down 123 in Easley, you heard him tell you where it's at. It's easy to find. You can't miss it, man. It's a big black building. Dark Horse Cycle Works. But yeah, dude, the chrome flying out, it's pretty cool, man. It is pretty cool. But listen, Rick, we're gonna invite Paul, the general manager, on here in a few minutes. But let's get you finished up with you here tonight, so we can say goodbye. Okay. And just wanted to get your final words on the season. Again, I'll say it right now. I've got them going 10-2. I got them with a loss at LSU by 3. I think they lose to Miami in Clemson. I barely a toss up on that game, but it's the rosters that scare me. Their roster is just absolutely loaded, and they just keep throwing people at you. There's the problem. Are we healthy by the time we get to that game? And if we can get past them, we're 11-1. Okay, but if we go 10-2, I got us going back to the ACC title game and beating Miami. Okay,
I think that's
the path I see. That's the path that I see for this football team this year. I got a ceiling of 10-2 with a championship game to get them into the playoff. I got a floor of 8-4, and that will include losses to some people we don't want to talk about. What you got, Rick?
I think that is a really good assessment of the team. I think definitely 10-2 is something that they could do. Here's my assessment of the team. Either two things. I think one, I think they go to LSU and they pull off the upset.
I can't say they won't, man, because again, I'm going to point back to that 40-man turnover at LSU and trying to get all 40 pieces to play like one. You know, you got 40 different guys coming from all over.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I think that Coach Sweeney is dead on when he says we don't know who the quarterback is going to be. But I think it's going to depend. How is Vizina going to play? He plays well. I think the team is going to play well. If he's going to be able to get that ball out to the receivers, because we have the receivers. It's only two things that me and Joy agree that we worried about: that D line, O line. We all agree on that.
Yep.
I think
just got to have time to throw the football.
I think that they go in, they beat LSU. I think they go on the road. I think they lose one game. I think they're back in the playoffs. Here's the thing. Another thing. The opposite of that is it could be really, really bad if they go down there and lose to LSU. They could tumble and then end up going 8-4. So I think either they go 8-4. I think they lose one game for the season. That's what I think. Wow. But it's going to all come down to.
Well, I'll be honest with you. Here's the thing about it, Rick. This team is capable of going 12-0.
I think so. I think so.
I think they got the talent and they got the staff to do it. Okay, but it's going to take a lot of things happening. No injuries. A healthy football team, and then a quarterback that can manage this game. Again, I hate to say the word game manager, but that's what you need. Somebody just get the ball out.
You need that. Yep. Yeah, you need that. Yeah.
You don't need a quarterback that can get it when we don't need that legs in this one.
All we need is Vizina to come in and play within this system and let his receivers make the plays for him. He don't have to be a big-time playmaker.
All in the hands of the playmakers.
He does not have to be a big-time playmaker. All he has to come in is be a game manager.
Yep. That's the one thing that every quarterback Clemson's had in the last 6 years to 8 years is not been. They've been game winners. Okay?
And
the last game manager we had was a guy named Cullen Harper.
And here's the thing: if we can get, he's my quarterback, by the way. Shout out to Cullen Harper. If we can get some good play from these running backs, that's going to take even more of a load off of this quarterback.
I think you will. I think with the guys coming back healthy, I think with the addition of Johnson, and I think with Davidson taking a step up this year, I think you're going to get that. I honestly, it comes down to like you keep saying, Rick. It's the line play. It's the line play on both sides of the ball, staying healthy, don't get hurt, that kind of thing. That's what matters.
And then Nolan, who's coming back and having a year like he had last year, he's going to help us out special team. I think Jack Smith playing punter is going to be good. Robert Gunn is going to be good. So special team is going to be good as long as they stay consistent. I think it's. I mean, you guys know it's going to take everybody to cover up where we're going to be weak at. With this fast-paced offense, that's going to help, in my opinion. It's going to help the like that we don't have depth at D line. If you can effectuate your defense the way you want to, if you start getting long drives, that's just going to work the opposite with that depth not being there. That's true. Yeah. So
awesome, dude. Well, listen, Rick, you enjoy your night, man. It's Friday night, man. Go down. I know you're fixing to go dancing, ain't you? He's gonna go somewhere dancing,
Maybe.
recorded online. Man, you can't see Ricky. It's every Friday. He's out there dancing somewhere, man. The dancing motivational speaker. Hey, tell everybody about your children's books before you get out of here. That's my favorite thing.
I'm
Sure,
glad you said
look,
that. I'm glad you said that, man.
there you
Hey,
go.
listen,
Look at
hey,
that.
listen, I got 3 books. This is my first
Three.
book, Dream Big, Dream Big. My second book is Ricky's Two Bullies. My newest book is Ricky Takes Speech Classes. You can get all 3 of my books at www.therickysapfoundation.com. You can order them straight off
And
there.
tell us about the foundation because you got something coming up.
The Ricky Sapp Foundation, I have a gala coming up on
There you go.
November 14th. I need all of you to come out because I'm turning my big 4-0 for November 14th, and I'm having my first gala right here in Myrtle Beach.
Don't do that, Rick. You want to be a guest on the show? Again? Don't let this feel old, man. You're already out athlete us. Don't out everything else, us man.
Big 4-0. Well, yeah, man.
God, dude, Lord. Tell them where it's going to be at.
It's going to be right here in Myrtle Beach at Myrtle Beach Hilton Myrtle Beach over here November 14. Go to my website and you can get the tickets. If you want to be a sponsor, you can get a sponsor. If you want to donate and you can't show up, donate. But I would love to see everybody there November 14.
Tell them what the foundation does for everybody down there around you.
The Ricky Sapp Foundation, geared towards kids, several events throughout the year. Just had my football cheerleading camp, nonprofit 501(c). So you guys definitely go check us out at www.therickysapfoundation.com. Also, I'm a motivational speaker. You can go to rickysap.com and you can book me to come speak as well.
He's the man. He's our buddy. Listen, we're going to get you back up here in the upstate. Gonna get you back over to Smoking Pig, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, I don't know if I told you guys this before, but I love being on with you guys, man. You guys are awesome to be on here with, man. I really enjoy it. Thank you for letting me be a part of it, brother.
Yeah. Hey, again, love you, man. Take care. Have a great Friday night down there. Hey, everybody say hey to Rick. Be sure to follow him on his social media platforms. And believe me, he's a busy man. The motivational speaker, book him to come speak at your, especially at your school. If you got especially I'll say after football season when they have all these high school awards banquets, Ricky Sapp needs to be your man. Okay, coaches. All right, man. Y'all have a good one, Ricky. Good night, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Yes, sir, brother.
Go Tigers, brother.
Go Tigers.
Yeah.
Okay, man. So I tell you what, Joey, I love Ricky. He's such a cool guy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, always smiling, always happy,
Always,
good
yeah.
mood. I mean, he's God just eating up on it. He's just got God all up in him, man. You know that, man. And just genuine Clemson man. You know, and one of those guys, like you say, Clemson gentleman. That's what you got. Now listen, here he comes. He's already sliding over. I was just about to do it. I was about to make room over here. Let's do a little slide.
Man, here I come.
Here he comes.
What an introduction.
What an introduction. Listen, this man right here is now the new man that runs the show here at Benson Ford.
Here we go.
Get up in here on that microphone if you
Man,
don't mind.
I'm glad you guys had me here. And honestly, I look at cars a lot. Obviously, that's what I do for a living.
Yeah.
Love the car that you pulled up in.
Thank
Love the
you.
car that you pulled up in.
Yeah.
Looks like you got a bike rack and you're about ready to head out.
Yeah.
For the James 22 edition.
Well, I'm
right?
actually a rep.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're leaving with that. And
Yeah.
then we get the guy who's running a totally custom bike shop.
Yeah.
Right down the road from
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
I had my vehicle that was over there about a year and a half ago. Great work.
You've had the work done by Chase.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So you totally hooked up with Jacob.
Man, and
Introduce yourself first, everybody.
Okay, I'm sorry. Here, my name is Paul Zagman, and I have been with Ford since 2005. Actually, sold my first brand new Ford right here in Easley at 4701 Calhoun Memorial Highway, right here at Benson Ford, family owned and operated. Man, we've been here for 40 plus years.
And hey,
Wow.
9 of those years
Here we
right
go.
here with Clemson Sports News, pal. We love these guys. This is family over here. The Crow family, those people, man. Mr. David Crow, that guy's been like a brother to us.
Die-hard Tiger fan.
Yes, he is.
Die-hard Tiger fan.
And he's a diehard golfer.
Oh, well, yeah. And guess what? You ask him about it. Well, maybe we'll hear the truth. Maybe we won't. But I always know that he's going to be just a little bit under par. You know, what
He's
I mean?
always under par.
I mean, that is like he's a scratch golfer. You know, like in a good way, not under par that way.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely having a great
So
time.
me
with
and
him.
Paul were talking earlier, man. He's a Michigan man.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Originally from Michigan, dude.
Yeah.
He's talking about his bike riding up there. He used to be an Ironman guy.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah. Swim
Okay.
like run.
Woo!
yeah,
you talk
right.
about tough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Go swim 15 miles. What'd you do? What was your normal? What's an
I
Ironman like?
I mean, the normal length would be like, hey, whenever you get sick of swimming,
Yeah.
there's usually a boat right behind you. So you go as far as you can go. Like it'd be 3 miles, 4, 5, 6. But it's whenever you start to fall, somebody's gonna grab you in that boat.
Wow.
So usually that's my brother John. I got to give him a shout out.
Yeah.
You know, so that's the guy. And now he's in better shape than I ever was, and he does the swim bike run now.
Yeah. I tell you,
Wow.
dude, it's great to see somebody this happy about being here. Because I'm going to tell you, we've been here for 9 years covering Benson Ford with Mr. Crow. And I've come in here several times. And I'll be honest with you, this is the most exuberance I've seen come to the mic in the time we come here. That's awesome, man. Tell everybody what you got going on here right now that they can take advantage of.
Well, I'll tell you right now, here's the biggest thing that you can take advantage of is 0% on the hardest to find vehicle right now, which is the F-150. We've got a lot of production limitations on the high-end vehicles. Well, they never put out 0% on Platinum, on Lariat, and on these high-end vehicles. Well, it's here right now.
Wow.
It's ready to go all the way through the month. There's that. Not only that, but we got military appreciation. We've got first responders. Okay, so there's a lot of different ways that you can really stretch that out. Ford is stretching out a huge lease program too, not just in the Bronco Sport, but the F-150 as well. So, man, when we see it, the biggest thing that I need, though, give me those trade-ins.
Yeah.
I got to have some trade-ins. We really just absolutely purge everything that we can do to make sure that we give you top dollar for your vehicle. But it really is a great product line.
Yeah, but tell everybody, we know that one, the product line and what Ford is just it. We know that. Everybody, it's just it's built Ford tough. We all know that. The thing about it I want to talk about is your service, your maintenance, your body department. I've talked to all these guys. They did body work on my. I drive a different kind of car, but they did body work for me before.
We do all makes and
models. Yeah, all makes and models.
So it's not just Ford. Like, come in here if you've got a Chevrolet, you've got a Ford, you got a Kia, you got any different vehicle that you got. I mean, Hondas, of course, bring it on over. Toyota, if they're too busy because they're always in service, bring it over here. We'll get your oil change done. Got a super friendly sales staff that's here. Got a super friendly service staff that's here. You can make an appointment online. Come in, drop it off. We can do check-in overnight. We even do courtesy rides. So, hey, if you got to drop it off and you got things to do, Ken Morgan is.
Did you just hear that word, courtesy ride? I haven't heard that since like the 80s, bro.
Hey, come on.
That's
what we do.
Yeah.
It's customer service.
That's the whole thing about local, man. I'm telling you, that's why I love this place, man. Here's another thing. When I started, a lot of companies that do what I do, multimedia folks, they'll go to 5 car lots and sell them ads. You'll hear 2 car lots in a row on the radio. I told Mr. Crow the minute he signed up, there won't be another car lot on my website, not a dealership. I mean, and we've stayed that way. And that's because you guys are this way.
Well, I mean, you got to see the reach that you have. This is genuine. This isn't bought in. This isn't something that I'm paying for.
Right.
I'm excited to come to work every single morning. I'm here at the crack 8:30, and I'm what time is it now? Almost 12-hour shift, 6 days a week. I'm still this
and he's pulling a shift on here with us repping. I mean, this is a marketing man right here. He knows what he's talking about. Now, listen, another one. Is it Dustin or Justin over there at the used cars?
Well, we've got Jacob.
Jacob
does it. Jacob does it here, and then we got Gary over at our Nissan store. So we own Nissan too.
Right.
So if we don't find it here,
they got
our used car inventory. It's on bensonford.com, but we've also got Nissan too.
And that's right here on 123 and Easley, guys. They're right next to each other. I mean, it's a half a mile of cars here.
Yeah, I mean,
no joke. It's a quarter mile of cars here. I mean, what's that? Remember that movie, Used Cars? Oh, we got a mile of cars. They got a half a mile of cars here. I can promise you.
Oh yeah, all day.
But man, I tell you, this place is always. I mean, I'll go back to. I was telling the story to one of your sales guys out front under COVID. Mr. Crow was so worried because they couldn't even get cars on the lot inventory wise because of chips being a problem with the supply chain and all that. And just to watch the lot fill up over the last few years, man, and go back to what it was. You guys are the top selling Ford dealership in this part of the state, man, period. Nobody touches you. And that Benson name, everybody knows it, but I always associate it right here in Easley.
Well,
I mean,
there's a good reason. Back in the
There we go. All right, guys. All right, back there. All right, now, Paul, again, let's go back over this. Sorry about that, guys. Our mic got muted somehow. I don't know how that happened. I mean, I don't know when it happened either. So, Paul, let's go back over some of these things, okay? You got that?
Okay. So you had asked me about how do we have such a big selection in trucks?
Trucks. The truck
Right.
selection here
Right.
is absolutely off the charts. It's what
Absolutely.
people know Benson Ford for. I mean, like I said, I pointed out earlier, we've confirmed 5 sales through our website. People that like solved on our website and said, hey, I went to Benson Ford. They're all trucks.
You're
Every
right.
single one of them.
And here's the thing, not everything is on our website too. So feel free to drive through. We're open on Sundays too. Cruise through, park your car, check out vehicles. No problem there. But here's the biggest thing is we have a selection that goes all the way from the very entry level all the way to the top of the line. So if you want, hey, a work truck, XL, bare bones, beer can style vehicle, that's it, meat and potatoes. Or do you want to go all the way to the lavish platinum ultimate package? Everything in between. So not only do we have the colors, we have the interior and exterior colors, we have the options and equipment for you to be able to see, touch, and feel every single bit of that. Now, if we don't have exactly the right vehicle for you, well, I'll go find it, just like we did when we mentioned the lady that came in today and
Right.
got the Bronco, right? So same type of thing. That's us.
Now I'm watching a family here come out of the financing office and just tell how easy it is to work with your family here. Because I mean, I've watched that happen too. Smooth. It's quick.
We've got 2 different waiting rooms. We've got vending machines everywhere. We've got toys that are everywhere. We've got things that like will keep a family occupied. But here's the better part about that. You don't have to be here. So like if you're here and you get started, you can always start online. You can do most of this or 95% of it over the phone, over the internet, over your email. And you don't have to feel like you're pigeonholed to stay at a dealership for 7 hours. Welcome to Benson Ford.
Yeah.
Let's make it easier. Let's
Yeah.
get driven together.
Yeah. I just, again, customer service. I mean, I'll tell you a great story. The very first time we ever did a show in here, I thought 2019. And we had a guy that I used to have, we called it the chat with the hat. His name was the hat. He was a friend of mine. He was one of our co-hosts. He walked up in here 5 minutes after our show, he bought a truck.
Get out of here.
F-150. Walked right in the offices. I want that one out there. Bought it right there. I was like, hey, how about that for a first show, huh?
Well, I don't find that hard to believe. You know what I
Who's
mean?
coming up in the parking lot tonight to buy a truck so I can say that again tonight? Come on, Weasley. Riding off 123 right now. Come on in here.
And you got to know we're here till 8 o'clock Monday through Friday, and we're here till 6 on Saturday.
I didn't know you were. You know, here's the funny. When I asked you if it was okay if I was here till 6 to 8,
Yes.
he was like, no problem. I was like, really?
Yeah.
I had no idea you're open till
Come
8 o'clock.
on.
Look at this, man.
Gary, come back next week. Let's do it again.
I wish I could. Next week we're going to be at our buddy in Clemson called they're called Drip Works. They do IV
Oh,
therapy.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Great people, you know.
Oh,
How do you know them?
absolutely.
You know Brant?
It was through a friend of a friend. So
Brant, are you listening, buddy?
I hope you're hearing this, but I have 2 friends, and one of them is a really, really good friend of mine, and he actually works down at the what is it called? Upcountry Fiber.
Yeah.
Okay, so he goes through there, but he constantly gets that refresh to just go like, hey, long weekend of boating, out in the sun too
Yeah.
long. Come on, you just hop over there,
You
get a
know-
little drip fresh. Come on now.
They you know what they told me? The best thing is a hangover helper.
Oh, yep.
I'm not much of a drinker anymore, but all those college kids
Gary,
over
that's
there.
what I'm talking about
Yeah.
in code when I say boating over
Boating.
the
Okay, I got you.
weekend.
Okay.
I picked
I
up
missed
on it.
up.
I picked
I'm
up
sorry.
on
I'm not a
it.
drinker
Yeah.
anymore, but I got
Joey
you.
knew what I was talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, he knew.
But yeah, Dripworks. That's where we're going to be at next week. But I tell you what, I've had so much fun in here, Paul. We're coming back for basketball. Okay.
Oh, man, I hope so.
Football season, I've got it booked up already. But go ahead and count on it. We're going to come back up in here, set up again
Let's do
in
what
December.
we did to Duke last year. Come
I
on
hear you.
now.
Hey,
Come on, I was at that game.
Listen,
That's
one
right.
more
Big
time.
Mindell,
One
I'm
more
sorry to
time.
hurt
Tell
your feelings.
everybody how to get in touch with you here at the dealership. You know what they need to know and who they need to know real quick before we get out of here.
Easiest way to get a hold of us is honestly, we're 24/7 at bensonford.com. Just check us out online. Okay. And that's also tied to our sister store, Benson Nissan of Easley. Okay. Or give us a call, 864-855-5383. Just ask for any one of our sales staff or myself personally, Paul Zagman. I'm here to help you out anytime that I'm able to answer the phone. I will get to it.
And guys, believe me, the energy that he carries is absolutely. I mean, I can just almost feel it running through me.
It's nonstop.
I love it. I love it, dude.
I don't know how to
I
turn
love
it
it.
off.
I'm the same way, man. I like to roll the same way all day long. Happy,
Man, I
love
appreciate
life.
it, Gary.
Live life, love life. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
I really appreciate it. Joey, thank you so much for having
Hey.
me on. Gary, thank you so much for having me on.
Dude, always.
Man.
And tell Mr. Crow and Ashby and everybody said, hey, and thanks again for being there for us.
Can't
And
wait
we'll
to
see you
guys
again.
again.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Years to come. All right,
Thank
man.
you.
There you go, Joey. Let's get back into position. That was great.
Oh yeah. a lot of
You
energy
talk
right there.
about knowledgeable. You
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about enthusiastic. You talk about caring. Dude, that's the kind of guy I want to buy my car from.
Without question.
You know what I'm saying? Just like if I buy a house, I'm coming to see you because I know you care.
Absolutely.
I mean,
You
hey,
know-
and get this, guys. I'm gonna tell you guys a good story. Me and Joey, we're gonna be at Drip Works next week, but guess where we're gonna be in 2 weeks? Tell them, Joey.
oh, we're going to be at the Castle on the Hill.
The Castle on the Hill, folks. And if you haven't seen this place, just Google Castle on the Hill, 6 Mile, South Carolina. It is the biggest mansion in the upstate. And we're going to be up there broadcasting live from the mansion, and we're going to be showing it off to folks. Tell them a little bit about it, Rick. Joey, go ahead. Tell them about it.
Well, I mean, just an incredible residence. It's designed after the original owners of the property traveled to Italy, and they stayed in this beautiful castle, and they decided to come back and recreate that castle here on 40 acres of lush green lawn overlooking. You can see 3 states mountains from the backyard. You can see North Carolina mountains, Georgia mountains, and South Carolina, all right there. Just amazing views. And then the home itself is over 8,300 square feet. And I mean, there's nothing in the home that's not custom. Everything in the home is
Yeah, dude,
custom.
the images online are absolutely amazing. We featured it on our website. You can find it on the website. I've done a particular ad just for our show, but I will be featuring it some more the next couple of weeks. But yeah, the 28th, me and Joy will be there. Our friends Dan and the folks at Salute Wine are going to be joining us. Hey, new sponsors I want to thank. Groucho's Delis of Clemson and South Carolina. The Groucho Delis, we got those folks online.
Great.
Just added another one today. I love this one. Tiger Martin RV Park. It's over there by the lake in Seneca, right there near campus. It's hidden. Nobody knows about it. It's a great place to go park your RVs for game day, or even just coming to visit somebody, want to spend some time in Clemson, park your RV. Great place, because people are always looking for RV parking now. There's nowhere to put your RVs in Clemson anymore. But this place is brand new. They've been there like a year. Mountain RV Park, Tiger Mountain RV Park, man, Mr. Jim, I spoke to him today. They came on board today. Great people. I want you guys to go visit them, follow them online. Who else has come on board? Get Dark Horse Cycle Works came on board in the last couple of weeks. Who else, Joey?
You said Salute too.
Salute. Oh, and Painted Line.
Incredible. Yeah,
The Painted Line right next door. And these are Joey's neighbors, literally
Right next
physical
door.
neighbors. Salute is a wine shop, wine tasting place, a place for people to gather. Dan and his
owners.
wife are
Incredible
amazing
owners, yeah.
people. Their daughter owns the Painted Line, which is a art. You paint pottery and jewelry, pottery and stuff there. Great place, amazing place to go hang out and just have a glass of wine and talk and learn a little bit about the art tasting of art of wine tasting and everything, because they're very knowledgeable people.
Absolutely unique atmosphere there too, because they have like a retail aspect of it too, but they also have
It's
a
more of
place
a
you can sit down.
It's more of a hangout. You said people just like
Yeah.
they have their own like built-in family there.
Yeah, there's a bar that you can sit around and they're
And they've got
knowledgeable.
their new bartender's really knowledgeable. Wolf is his name. Is that what it is?
Yeah, that guy's got a lot of energy.
Is his name Wolf?
Yeah, Wolf's great.
Yeah, there you go. So I got that right, Dan. You remember that. So I do want to mention those guys. And guys, if you want to join the family of sponsors, just reach out to me at clemsonsportsnews@gmail.com. We have over 56 now sponsors on the site. And we look forward to doing like stuff like this right here for Benson Ford and for James 22 and for Dark Horse Cycle Works and anybody. We always support local. And Joey, just like Joey's a real estate dealer, and Joey is not just my partner on the site; he's also a sponsor. And he'll tell you I'm super loyal to my people. I will not put another realtor on this site. Period. I've been offered money. I won't put another grocery store because I promised the same thing to Ingalls. I won't put another dealership because I promised the same thing to Benson Ford. That goes for the way we work around here. We believe in supporting our people, 110%. And hey, man, I'm gonna tell you, it's been a good one, Joey. We got an hour and 20 minutes in. I think that's a pretty good show.
Very good one. Very good one.
Yeah. We had a little snafu. We had a little bit of it looks like we muted our mic somehow. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how long we were muted, everybody, but excuse us. We'll make sure next show that little piece of, we'll put a little piece of tape or something on that so nothing happen again.
Right. Absolutely.
But hey, I want to thank everybody here, Paul and the guys here at Benson Ford, Mr. Crow and his family, Ashby, and the guys that run these places, and Benson Nissan next door. Again, I want to thank Jacob and James 22 Bikes for bringing me out my own personal James 22 bike. How about that, man? I'm going to have that thing. If you want a bike, reach out to me. Code CSN. I can save you $300 on each bike purchase, okay? And let's see who else we got there. Dark Horse Cycle Works and Chase came out today. I want to thank him. But
about Ricky.
Yeah. Oh, and Ricky, dude.
Yeah.
How can we forget Ricky Sapp, the ambassador himself, the dancing, motivating speaker, for all his great insight into the football team this year. I hope you guys enjoyed our little bit of football insight tonight. We'll start firing back up from the studio next week, guys. On Monday, I'll fire up the show from the studio, update all of our practice stuff that we've been gathering. Jackson Sexton, one of our reporters, was down today at practice. He's getting he went and did the interviews post practice. He's got an article coming out here later on this evening. We'll synopsize what happened there. There's a scrimmage tomorrow at Death Valley. We're going to be there after practice to get the interview from Dabo and see how that goes. And as I'm watching here, there goes that family leaving from Kentucky back to Kentucky in their brand new truck from Benson Ford. Now that's the coolest story ever. Hold on, I'm gonna grab this dude.
Yeah.
Get over here. Hey, come here. I need you real quick. We're gonna talk about your truck sale. Now they're pulling out to go to Kentucky right now, right?
Actually, they just moved here from Kentucky.
They moved here from Kentucky.
Yes,
Okay, I thought they
exactly right.
came down from Kentucky to buy the car.
Well, they've got family that have moved here from Kentucky. There's so many of them that have come to buy cars here over the past few years. He still has a home there, but he's actually moving here.
That's awesome. All right, so that's one. And we just got to talk about Paul said some great things about you a few minutes ago. Nice to meet you, Brandon. I'm Gary.
Nice to meet you.
This is Joey.
Yes, sir.
Hey, pleasure to meet you.
Get on in there, Joe. Brandon, take care of your customer, man.
Thank you.
They're awesome, dude. That's a great. Just watching that happen go down. That is awesome, right? You know, I love seeing people get happy. And I know, I mean, a big purchase like that. You know, Joey just bought a new car, and believe me, y'all, it's badass. Sorry, my French, but I'm can't wait to take a ride. Can't wait to take a ride. Take the top down.
It's the feeling of when you buy a new car just
Yeah,
I mean,
it's just one of those things.
just
I mean,
glowing for a few days
yeah,
afterwards.
dude. I mean, I got a new car in January, and dude, believe me, it ain't nothing special, but believe me, it's special to me.
That's very
Yeah,
nice.
I gave it a name too, Joey.
Yeah.
What's it? Black Betty.
Oh,
Whoa, Black Betty, bam, lamb. That's kind of
Yeah,
it. That's
that
kind of
fits,
she's
that
black. My
fits.
car's black, of course. So obviously. All right, guys, listen. Great night here at Clemson Sports News. We're gonna have to power it down. They're going to be closing up the doors here in a little bit. We're going to get packed up and get out of here. Again, Monday, I'll be back up here live. Thanks from the folks at Ingalls. Thanks for the folks at J.W. Martin, Joe's New York Pizza in Clemson, Oakway Tractor and Andy and the guys are all these title sponsors we've got, folks. Thank you very much. And until next time, go Tigers.
go Tigers.